What's good, y'all? It is your boy Coltrane back on the live stream. And today, I have something special I'm bringing you guys. It is my official WWE 2K8, 2K17 Universe Mode. This is a project I have been working on for 3 years, spanning from 3 games: WWE 2K14, WWE 2K15. It's WWE 2K14, WWE 2K16, and WWE 2K17. You notice I skipped WWE 2K15. I did not do Universe Mode for WWE 2K15 because they didn't have the roster for me to do it. They didn't have the characters I wanted, and I skipped the entire year of Universe Mode and readjust and reassess until I got my PS4 in 2015. When I got WWE 2K16, we continued after everything I did from WWE 2K, from WWE 2K14, and so on and so forth. This is a series that I've been running by myself for the past 2 years. I haven't had any help on this series in the past 2 years. Your boy Cool Yoshi, we started this together. Irish Raw, he was SmackDown. We started this together as a little mini project. I never knew it was going to be bombing like this. So yes, guys, this is Universe Mode. I'm going to give you a complete rundown of what has been happening in my Universe Mode for the past 7 months. I have done 7 months offline. I've been doing this offline myself, booking characters, doing storylines. Never thought I could have been recording this from all over a year ago. I just found out I can broadcast gameplay about two weeks ago. If you guys knew if I can do this, I could have been doing this and grinding every day, and I probably would have more subscribers than ever with gaming. I never knew I can do this, but now it is time to do Universe Mode. We've been grinding with notes past 7 months of content. That's over. It's been over almost over 75 to 80 hours of content, maybe per month. I don't know. It may be more than that because I've been grinding for this for months and months and months since I got this game in December of 2017. December of 2016. This game came out in 2016. You got December 2017 yet? Sorry about my blunder there. Since I got this game in December of 2017, December of 2016, I have been playing this nonstop. Here's my Universe Mode notes. This is in no particular order. This is how I put them in every single month. I've got notes on my iPhone and iPad. I record all my notes, technology-wise, and computer. So yeah, you may see in different terms on each style I put them in. But here we go. WWE 2K17 notes. In my Universe Mode, Seth Rollins. He is a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I believe a 2-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Right now, he's the current. He's been infused with a heel Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns turned in my Universe Mode. Roman Reigns turned his back on the Shield. He went into form the Authority back in WWE 2K16, where he dominated Raw. He was the Raw World Heavyweight Champion for half of the game. Seth Rollins was that Authority figure who challenged Authority. Him and Triple H had a colossal SummerSlam match for the WWE World Heavyweight title, in which Seth Rollins got injured by the hands of Triple H, put him off the shelf for 3 months, and that's where Triple H gave the reins to Roman Reigns. Reigns carried Raw in Seth Rollins' absence. Seth Rollins couldn't recover, so Seth Rollins, when he came back at the Royal Rumble and back in WWE 2K16, it was a huge factor. Rollins came in at number 30. He won the Royal Rumble and went to WrestleMania 31 in the main event to face Triple H. Right at the time, to face Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was dominating Monday Night Raw. No one could stop him. Seth Rollins came in at WrestleMania 31, beat Roman Reigns 1, 2, 3. But after Seth Rollins won the WWE World Heavyweight title, then came Chris Danger. Thank God, created character. Yeah, he's my Universe Mode. Chris Danger came out, cashed in Money in the Bank, and beat Seth Rollins and won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And that's how we got into transitioning into WWE 2K17. I will explain the Raw World Heavyweight Championship more in detail as we get down the line. Now, that's what happened to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, after losing the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, he came out the night after WrestleMania 31 demanding a title shot. Triple H said Stephanie McMahon came out because Triple H couldn't was not on the show because he had to take care of some main event in NXT business as NXT was becoming main event. Stephanie McMahon came out and gave Seth Rollins a United States Championship shot. At the time, Roman Reigns was the I'm sorry, was it no, I'm sorry, no. At the time, Rusev was the United States champion. I keep mixing my words up. Thinking back at late WWE 16 around the time until the time Triple H was done, Roman Reigns was champion. Um, at the Rusev was United States champion. So the night after WrestleMania, it was Seth Rollins versus Rusev for the United States Championship in the main event. Rollins overcame the odds and won the United States Championship on the Raw after WrestleMania 31. And now we're here right now. 7 months later, Rollins is still is it six? Is yeah, because SummerSlam was August. Is it about 5 to 6? I think it's 6 months later, because it was Extreme Rules, Payback, Money in the Bank. Yeah, it's about 6 months later, 6 to 7. Almost next month. I'm gonna make 7 months of Universe month. 6 months later, Seth Rollins is still United States champion. And in his career back in WWE 2K14, he won the United States Championship. He won the United States Championship back in WWE 2K14 for a brief period of time when the United States Championship was on SmackDown. At the time, it was SmackDown, but it was not SmackDown Live yet because Yoshi had get the title to Seth Rollins. So he's a two-time United States champion, and he has been held to that title since the beginning of WWE 2K17. It's about 25 weeks as champion. He can reach week number 26 tonight if he can defeat Cesaro, who him and Cesaro have been having some bad blood over the past couple months. These guys have been feuding since they have been feuding since second, to turn this off. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Just go take care of some business real quick. But if I get a call, I'll just take a break again. So, yeah, where were we? We were talking about Seth Rollins. Yes, like I said, he's a two-time United States champion, 25 weeks as champion. He can make you 26 if he can beat our guy Cesaro. Well, let's see. We gotta take this out before we get copyright striked. It's supposed to be before we start. Let's see. Where is it? Match? No, is it game pausing? No. Target? No. Audio bottom. Perfect. I take commentary off. I'll do all the commentary for me. Cinematics on. Into music. Before we get copyright, so you guys can hear me now. But anyway, guys. Yeah. But yeah. We move on to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the SmackDown exclusive title. This one has had a long history as well. The likes of AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, and many, many more holding it as the top of my head names held this title. Even Chris Jericho. Give me a second, I gotta go back again. Sorry about this, man. Family business. I'm one busy man today. As anyway, like I said, the Lawman His Names has held this title. It was first given at the end of WWE 2K16. It was AJ Styles got it in WWE 2K16 and held it for the second half of the year. He held the title and he dominated as champion. He beat the likes of Brock Lesnar, Shane McMahon, John Cena, Undertaker, Sting. He beat all the big names that you can think of. Randy Orton. He beat everybody on SmackDown Live. You know, he could not be stopped. So it was WrestleMania 31. It was streak versus title. Because Undertaker was undefeated in my universe more at WrestleMania. No one could beat him in WrestleMania at the past two WrestleManias we had. We had WrestleMania 29, 30, and 31. Because we did two WrestleManias in WWE 2K16 was WrestleMania 30 and 31. That's why I said Seth Rollins is a two-time United States champion, because we did two WrestleManias to add up for not doing WrestleMania at that's why you're gonna be a little bit confused of how Roman Reigns and company held the title, because we did two WrestleManias in one game. So yeah, it was WrestleMania 31. It was Undertaker vs AJ Styles. Phenomenal form. I remember like yesterday because I was shocked that he wanted to, because AJ Styles really couldn't be beat, and it was proven by Undertaker. It's really trying to hit him with everything he got, and he just beat him phenomenal form 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And AJ Styles ended the streak, so Undertaker's streak was settled at rest in peace at 22-1. And we have not seen a dead man since. But he has appeared on. He haven't seen a dead man in a world title match since. But he has appeared in universe mode, as you will see in about 20 or so minutes from now. But yeah, that's been WWE World Heavyweight Championship for I'm going over from WWE 2K16, so it just won't be as long. As there goes the Undertaker and take him out of the game, but we don't have that Undertaker out on there in our universe mode. See AJ Styles, he came into this year unbeaten. He beat the likes of everybody on Raw. John Cena, he beat him. He beat him and turned him heel. He wrapped up a lot of people on Monday Night Raw until he got to SummerSlam. Now, Brock Lesnar, at the time, doing the first half of WWE 2K17, he really wanted a title match because of what happened to him and AJ Styles. He wanted to prove to Shane McMahon that he's a valuable asset to SmackDown Live. And he started dominating. He got him kept got to win after win after win after win, and it showed that that Brock Lesnar can dominate, and Shane McMahon gave him SummerSlam. Two of the biggest superstars in Universe Mode history with the longest title reigns. It was going to be Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. Lesnar Styles, WWE World Title SummerSlam, and it showed that the Beast was too much. Everything AJ Styles hit the Brock Lesnar with, it was only one count. Brock Lesnar didn't even make it to a 2 count in that match, and it only took two F5s to wrap up AJ Styles, and the Beast beat Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now we're going to move on to a new title that was introduced into Universe Mode, and that was the European Championship. Before WWE 2K16 session ended for Universe Mode, I introduced two titles exclusively to help out with more superstars coming into the game. I now have a European title for Raw and a hardcore title for SmackDown Live. So yes, so the European title has had a long history. Guys like the likes of Roman Reigns, Rusev, Christian, Edge, and many, many more have held the European title in my universe moon. But yeah, it's as of right now, Roman Reigns is one of the most dominant European champions of all in universe mode history right now. Roman Reigns, after he lost the United States Championship and his WWE World Heavyweight Championship shots at the title, he had to prove himself. He proved his worth on SmackDown Live. On Wednesday Night Raw, and at the time, Triple H was in his way. He laid waste to Triple H, and we haven't seen Triple H since on Universe Mode TV since. So it's been a long time since we've seen Triple H in on Universe Mode, because Roman Reigns took him out, speared him through the barricade, speared him all over the arena, and Superman punched him his way to a European Championship match. And that what he did. He held it for 3 months in Universe Mode, and before being beat by Rusev on the last, I believe it was he Rusev beat Roman Reigns on the last Raw before Night Champions. So the last Raw we did before we got to now, it is Night of Champions. So yeah, that's a good interesting sign. It ended his reign at 15 weeks, and we do note that Roman Reigns is a two-time world champion on Raw, and also he beat the first European champion ever in Universe Mode, Sami Zayn, who is a former European champion also, who lost his title to Triple H. Then we move on to the Hardcore Championship. Hardcore Championship, same, introduced right before at WrestleMania 31, and we had a big fatal 4-way match for it. Dean Ambrose won that match, and he only held it for 3 weeks, because a debuting Samoa Joe ran through the roster. And that's what he did. Samoa Joe has been champion for 16 weeks. The almost half of WWE 2K17 he's being. No, I'm sorry. That should be about 20 weeks. I'm sorry, it's not, should be 16 weeks. Hold on, give me a second again. Yo, I am so sorry, guys. I had to get in more family business, man. Trying to do my sister's hair to get ready for school. She got to go to her orientation this Tuesday, so we're gonna get that right the Tuesday of next week. But anyway, guys, where we left off was the hardcore championship. I did say Samoa Joe did beat Dean Ambrose. He didn't hold it for 3 weeks, so Joe beat him. And he's held the championship ever since. So I believe that is 21 weeks for Joe, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, now 16 is 21. That's my fault. He defeated Dean Ambrose on the last SmackDown before Payback, and yeah, that is the history of the Hardcore Championship. Make sure my notes are good. Yeah, we've been going for about 30 minutes, so this is up that. What I'm probably gonna do is just chop this and just do Universe Mode intro, and then do what I'll do is we go for 40 to 45 minutes, 50 minutes talking about Universe Mode. And what I'll do is and just do the pay-per-view separate. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, make sure that is right. So yeah, it's about 21 weeks. I'm sorry, that's my calendar and my notes. So he defeated Dean Ambrose on the last SmackDown before Payback. So that's about the first, I think, 2 months into the show. I believe you guys are gonna see the calendar of how many shows we have left until the series, the 2K17 stuff is over before we get to 2K18. But yeah, man, we got the SmackDown Women's Championship next. This is your girl. Has not been a complicated championship at all. This was introduced at WrestleMania 31 in a fatal 4-way elimination match, which Becky Lynch won, who held it for 18 weeks. So that's about 4, 8, 12, 16, about 6 months as the SmackDown Women's Champion. So yeah, Becky Lynch has been a great champion in my opinion, and she's been one of my longest in Universe Mode history. SmackDown Women's Champion. She's one of only 2 SmackDown Women's Champions, as we'll get into the second one, Charlotte. Charlotte won it on the last SmackDown before SummerSlam. She is the second SmackDown Women's Champion behind Becky Lynch, whose reign ended at 18 weeks. Next, we'll be going to our SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Trying to speed this up. Our first ever SmackDown WWE Tag Team Champions were the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. The team with those, one of the most dominant teams we've seen on SmackDown Live. They held the title for 21 weeks. Their reign ended at the hands of the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane. They defeated the Wyatt family on the last SmackDown before Night of Champions. So the last show I did before we started going live. Their reign ended at 21 weeks. So yeah, the Raw Tag Team at 21 weeks. Raw Tag Team Champions, the Revival. They beat the Outsiders, ending their reign at 8 weeks. Who beat the Club, who is one of our longest reigning WWE Raw Tag Team Champions in Universe Mode history. No one has ever reached 32 weeks except the Club. So you guys can see the Club were the longest reigning tag team champions. They lost to the Outsiders, who held it for 2 months, who lost to the Revival, who beat them for the tag team championships. You guys can read there. Raw World Champion has had a complicated history, as I went in over the intro. Roman Reigns held it for about 6 or 7 months, and then going to Seth Rollins to Triple H. It's been a complicated history with WWE 2K16. The current Raw World Heavyweight Champion is Kevin Nash. As of tonight, he will be facing the former Raw World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle. As the guys talking about, Chris Danger held the Raw World Heavyweight Championship until Battleground. The returning Kurt Angle in my Universe Mode. Kurt Angle made his Universe Mode return this game. Kurt Angle beat Chris Danger at Battleground, ending his reign at 16 weeks. Kurt went on to hold it for about 2 months. 2 months until he got to August, which he was scheduled to face Dolph Ziggler for the World Heavyweight Championship, but Ziggler got attacked early on in the night by Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash cashed in his Money in the Bank contract to win the World Heavyweight Championship, which he has held it for 4 weeks. He faces Kurt Angle tonight in the main event of Night of Champions. And we only got 2 championships left, and then that's going to end this. I'm going to call this the intro to Universe Mode, and we'll do 9 champions right after this. Our next championship is the Raw Women's Championship, which is currently being held by Paige. Asuka beats Sasha Banks on the first pay-per-view Extreme Rules to win the Raw Women's Championship. She held it for 12 weeks. Paige defeated Asuka on the last Raw before Battleground, ending her reign at 12 weeks. Finally, the IC Championship. Finn Balor defeated 3-time champion Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 31. And he held that title for about, I believe, it should have been 21 weeks, I'm thinking. Let me make sure. It should be 21 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Balor. 18 weeks as the WWE IC champion. He held it for half a Universe Mode until SummerSlam, where Finn Balor got injured by Hideo Itami over the vicious kicks that Itami gave Finn Balor at SummerSlam. Balor reign ended at SummerSlam, and now he's getting his rematch, his final rematch for the title at Night of Champions tonight. So basically, every single championship I mentioned comes back to this show. Night of Champions will change the landscape of Universe Mode and what will happen in the coming months. Folks, I only have 2 months left of content for you guys. I'm very, very sorry about that, but it only will be 2 months. I got October and November. That's it. My plan is to be done by the beginning of September or late September, right before WWE 2K18 comes out. I will get all my notes combined and make sure everything's right as we head into the Raw After Survivor Series in WWE 2K18. I will be getting the deluxe edition for WWE 2K18. So you guys will see me. Me play the game 4 days. I will get it 4 days early. But you won't see content until that Tuesday the game comes out for everyone. So that I can release content the Tuesday the game comes out. So in those 4 days I had the game early that weekend, I will be playing it heavily, making sure everything's set up for Universe Mode, and hopefully all the updates are ready to go, and we'll get into content for WWE 2K18 come that Tuesday. So that's the perks you get for the deluxe edition. I'm getting the deluxe edition. I pretty much get everything that comes in the deluxe edition except the custom Cena stuff for the deluxe edition. So it's $95 for me. Where I live at, it's $95.73. So I had the money for that by September, hopefully, and we'll pre-order the game. And I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know when I pre-order the game and when I get the game. But you won't see content until that Tuesday, and I will review the game that Friday after a couple of days of people buying it and getting it early and getting it with the Kurt Angle stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this WWE 2K17 Universe Mode intro. Even though it was rudely interrupted a couple times, we will start back up with Night of Champions right after, in about 2 or 3 minutes after this goes off. I think my throat is a little itchy here. I'm gonna take me some medicine because I think I'm getting a little rounds of sickness here, but I hope I'm not, because it will ruin my weekend plans. But I'm gonna take some medicine and hopefully I'll feel better by the end of this week. So yeah, we're gonna change it. It's gonna be I'm gonna change my go to my channel real quick. So yeah, again, any feedback is very, very welcome. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me if you're watching this on YouTube late. So yeah, man, I'm gonna yeah. So thank you guys so much. Um, and thank you. I'm saying thank you guys. And that's one. So I'm gonna call this WWE 2K17 Universe Mode intro. This will only be the intro. So WWE 2K17 Universe Mode Night of Champions will come after this, the intro. So yeah, the titles has been uploaded. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did and you watched Night of Champions, put in the comment section below phenomenal. If you watched the entire episode of Night of Champions for your boy. Thank you so much. I am Cold Train. Thank you guys for all the support, and I'm gonna see you when Night of Champions officially starts. Now I'll talk to you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm Cold Train, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, sorry. And also, guys, after Night of Champions, the Raw after Night of Champions, I will show you guys the current rosters for both shows and the champions and all that good tissue stuff and the arenas and stuff like that. And how and what I'm playing and what's going to be happening in universe mode, all that stuff like that after Night of Champions. So tomorrow I will show you guys that. I will be introducing Madden 17 and NBA 2K17 minor league and franchise mode stuff I have been doing offline as well. And I got some new games I'm playing, like Hitman, all that good juicy stuff. I will be playing all that live. The other games I got, and also GTA stuff live on tomorrow. So look out for my channel because a lot of stuff is coming up tomorrow. And also, I want to get back into NBA Live. I have NBA Live 15. To give me hype for NBA Live 18, I will be playing NBA Live 15 maybe tomorrow also. So yeah. Stick around on my channel because a lot of more content is coming to my channel. Talk to you guys for Night of Champions.